Hey everybody, Bam Collectibles here, back for another Demon Slayer statue unboxing review for you. I don't usually talk about boxes much, but how fitting is this box for her actual character? Magic Q did a great job with this. On the bottom of the base, we will find a silhouette of Mitsuri and then her name right below. And then we also have the edition size, only 520 were made. I want to say only 520, but that's actually a lot. But Magic Cube statues sell out so quickly, they do need to make the edition sizes larger. Front coin symbol is something that we see a lot associated with her. It's like a four-leaf clover, but with hearts. Zooming in on this incredible base, we'll see that there is a battle that is going down here. A lot of realistic texturing going on with the rock and the moss there. And you'll see that the ground itself is just shattered to pieces. And there's reasoning behind that. We also have on the top a few notches that are going to help mount different pieces on there. We'll see one right there and another one over here. Those are going to really help support other pieces in the statue coming up soon. Per the standard from Magic Cube, everything is very well done overall, and I will mention real quick that the moss here, you have to be really careful when touching it. If you touch it too much, it'll actually rub off and get on your fingers a little bit. So if you own the statue, be careful not to rub all that off too much. You want to keep it on there. Before we build up the diorama for the base, we do have to install the lower portion of Mitsuri, and she is mounted onto a rock, as we see here, with a steel rod in the bottom to help secure her onto that base. Then we'll see those long green striped socks that were gifted to her by Iguro. As we zoom up to the rest of the body, you will notice they did make things a little bit more sexy than I usually showcase on this channel, but this is her character. It's a part of the Magic Cube line, so I did want to share it with everybody. And truth be told, most of it is 100% accurate to the show because her uniform was made by that of a pervert in the show, so it's naturally more revealing than most that we do see. I forgot to mention as well, on her waist is a very strong magnet which will eventually connect her torso to there and secure it into place. The backbone for this statue that's going to hold up a lot of different pieces is what you see here. For those that are anime only and don't read the manga, we're not going to do anything spoilerish here, but I will mention that what you're going to be seeing in the background is one of the abilities that a higher ranking demon uses in a fight later on in the show. Overall though, great paint application going on. We have some light and darker woods. There's lots of different notches and also some moss in here. Now for the notches, there are going to be a lot of different abilities that are going to be sprouting from out of there as well. And there's also little notches that are going on that are going to connect all sorts of things from her sword to extra little leaves on there. Just like that, this large piece connects only via those two notches that we saw on the rocky base. Now here again are the multiple notches sculpted there, and one over here as well. And so that's where a bunch of different abilities are going to be sprouting out. We'll go ahead and focus on this bottom left one first. Of all the abilities to be showcased on this statue, this is the largest head that will be represented. This is a notch in the back with a strong magnet, which will attach to that left part. We'll see the wooden tongue inside there as well. Has a little bit of a pink tone to it, not too deep. And then we have the yellowish looking eye, which is extremely mesmerizing to look at. Very great sculpting with these. You'll see a bunch of different scars and markings all throughout to represent the battle that is going on. For those that do frequent my channel, you'll know that my main squeeze is Naruto, and of course, these abilities that you'll see here do remind me that of Hashirama in the show. This piece right here is thinner and smaller than the other one. It has a notch in the back there that will fit into a groove onto that larger, more backbone of a piece, have more moss there. And then we have another version of this head, and really incredible how this is going to be so dynamically, positioned to where all these are kind of popping out and lunging out at her. Now do me a favor in the comment section below and let me know how interested are you of seeing a statue of the Flame Pillar Rengoku as maybe the next Demon Slayer statue to be showcased on the channel. I don't know about you all, but I'm extremely excited for the movie to drop in the States. I know it's been released internationally and it's had much success, so I'm excited to see that for myself. I'm not sure if it's going to be in movie theaters or how we're going to go about viewing that, but I'm sure there will be an easy way for us to access it and enjoy it together. Man, I know bark is bark, right? It's just a piece of wood, but Magic Cube does such a masterful job at making such basic things bring a statue so much more to life in the way that they add those subtle details in the sculpting. Jumping to the back side of the statue, they did sculpt two vines separately. Here's the first one we'll see here. It's kind of ingenious how they went about doing this. So there's a notch that we'll see here for this side, a little bit of moss there. And on the other side is actually going to be a little notch that has a magnet on the side. So it'll wrap around one piece. And actually, before we'll go over the second one first, it's a lot thicker than the other. Very similar to the other one, small notch and a little magnet on there. And I really enjoy how they were able to add this extra detail onto here without making it kind of compromise the overall statue to where it could potentially break. Other than Rengoku, I think there's a chance we could get Muzan or Michael Jackson on the channel as a statue, so let me know in the comments below who you would like to see more, Rengoku or Muzan. For the last piece to be installed onto the diorama is none other than one other small, cuter version of the wood dragons that we'll see on this statue. I don't know about you, but this does not even speak menacing to me, right? This looks extremely cute for being the size that it is, but nonetheless, it's the last piece we'll get installed onto the space. Included with this statue is a metal edition-sized plaque. On the front there we'll see Mitsuri in a cute chibi-looking form. On the back is Magic Cube's logo. And then they also come with a nice little acrylic stand that you'll see here. So you could sit it on top of here and display it proudly next to your statue. Kind of adds an extra accent to it. In comes the chest and arms for Mitsuri here. We'll see the gorgeously looking cloak that they had sculpted on here. Extremely dynamic for the pose that she'll be sitting in. That magnet and notch in the center. Very well done. On the hands as well, you'll see a little bit of fingernail polish that they did sculpt on there. Her hand is in that perfect position to hold the katana, and on the front we will find the gorgeously sculpted white collar on her outfit. And then we also see the rest of the outfit does reflect that of the show, with her breasts being quite in the open. Up next is the very reason why I think Magic Cube is one of the premier Demon Slayer statues on the market. The head sculpt for Mitsuri is absolutely mind-blowing. On the bottom, we'll see that neck joint, which will connect her to the rest of the body, and the hair is in that flowing motion. The paint job on this is incredible. So everybody knows, why her hair is the color it is. She eats that specific type of mochi, which dyes it a certain color. But my goodness, look at the eyes on this. Incredible. It looks like it leaped and jumped right from the show into an actual physical statue. Here we have the hilt of the katana, which we can see none other than sculpted perfectly with the hearts there on the handle, and we have a little slot in the center where the actual katana blade will be coming out of. So I gotta confess, I lied before I said the diorama was done being built. Well, we have this one extra random leaf that was sculpted separately. Took me forever to find out where the heck this thing went, but nonetheless, it goes over here on the left side and sticks out of the backbone of the statue. Here we have the whip-like style katana. It's really flexible. You don't want to bend it too much, but it has a little bit of flexibility to it. There's a notch in here that'll connect to the hilt that we saw before. And if we come down here, we'll see another notch, and then one other as we go a little bit further down. Those are going to attach to the rest of the tree parts that are going to help it support sitting in midair. Because Mitsuri is not an extremely flashy character, right? She is really known for her strength and her weapon that kind of is a unique style that fits her strength. I'm glad that they went with more of a, not of a 1v1 statue, but a statue that reflects the fact of an important battle that she participated in. But altogether, it just looks incredible how that thing is whipping around in the statue. I'm mind blown at how they're able to execute what they do in these statues. And here is how the statue looks when stepped back in its entirety. Of course, as the other ones, it's in perfect scale with the rest that have been showcased so far. Do me a favor and be sure to leave a comment below on which character you would like to see showcased next. And as always, everybody, thank you for watching my videos. I'll see you in the next. Do what you love and love what you do. Bam out.